All right. All right, we're going to get started, everyone. The official start, okay? My name is Paul Nison, and thank you for coming here this evening. I know it's been a long day, and I really appreciate that you stayed a little longer to hear me. I know you had many other options as well, and I really thank you for coming to hear me. I have a very important message, and I've been eating a raw food diet for quite a long time, and I've made some mistakes, and I want you to learn from the mistakes I've made. But even more important, I've learned a lot of things that worked, and I'm going to share that with you here today. Now, we don't have, whoa. Okay. I wrote a book called The Daylight Diet, so nobody can eat in the dark. So this is the first way we go on a diet. All right. Everyone says I look better in the dark, right? Okay. All right. All right, can we have some more light in here? Okay, now the other way. Okay. The daylight diet, all right. Okay. Thank you very much. And that's the cameraman. This is going to come out like backwards. All right. All right, so as I was saying, before we don't have a lot of time. I do have a table downstairs. I will be later the rest of the evening and all day tomorrow. If you don't get a chance to ask a question now, you can come down there and see me, or come tomorrow. And tomorrow night I'll be doing a lecture about my new book called The Daylight Diet. That I'll be doing tomorrow at 7 p.m. So nobody tell me they can't make it because they have a dinner date, okay? Because that's about not eating late at night. Tonight, or right now, or whatever it is with these lights, I want to give a lecture about the formula for health, which is my current book that's out now. And I'm going to talk about this evening. I'm going to briefly get into my background, how I started to do this. And then I'm going to get into the importance of the formula for health, how I found out about it, and how no matter what diet we choose to eat, because there's different ways to eat raw foods, there's different ways to eat non-raw foods and so on. If you apply the principles to the formula for health, you're going to be experiencing the benefits of the formula because it works. Now, that's great. All right. So before we get started, this is a lecture that I've been given. My new book's coming out, and this is a lecture I've been given a lot in my last book tour here. I don't know how many of you have seen me before, so we're going to I want to get, the more I know about you, the more I can answer everyone here and give you the best lecture in a short amount of time we have possible. Now, I do talk a little fast, but I can do that because we're in New York, not California, right? Okay. Like I said earlier today, who came to the panel earlier today? Wonderful. So as you know, I'm from Brooklyn. And I'm glad to be back. I travel all over the world where people understand me, so it's great. Usually I need somebody to interpret what I say. Whoa. Okay, so how many people here, by a show of hands, have heard me speak before? Not too many of you. My jokes will be nice and fresh. Wonderful. Okay, how many of you here are currently eating a raw food diet? And I don't mean just like today. I mean like on a raw food diet. Okay. How many of you here are on a diet that's not necessarily all raw, but it has a lot of fruits and vegetables in it? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's different. Okay. How many people here are vegans? Vegans. That means like somebody that doesn't eat any animals or anything that comes from an animal. Or anything, they just get disgusted by even hearing anything about that. How many of you here are vegans? Let me see those hands. Let me see that with happiness, not just, okay. How many people here are lacto-vegetarians? Those are people that, they won't have to be two people, and I can't be one of them. All right, so thank you very much. I'll be here tomorrow at 7. I'm sorry I don't have time for questions, but they're kicking me out. Come to my table. God bless you.